Hi there and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole and today we'll be having a look at a tricky little 5-race card this coming Saturday at Fanny Bay, February the 24th. Today we'll be joined by another couple of leading Darwin trainers, the informed Pat Johnston and the vastly experienced Tayan Holter, to get their thoughts on their runners for Saturday, and then we'll have a more in-depth look at the fields. 4 runners engaged this Saturday as you look to continue your good recent run of form, which was resulted in 4 winners from the last 4 Darwin meetings. In race 2, the average benchmark 1300 metres, you have Lauriston engaged.
Yeah, look, it's the right trip, probably the wrong grade for him. He's looking to a mile. Tay Williams rode him last time and she was really happy with him, how he lengthened out and was sort of hitting the line, but he's looking for that little bit further. There's a mile on St Paddy's Cup Day and that'll suit him down to the ground. This 1300 will be a nice springboard into that.
In the third, the ever-popular Mickey takes on a capacity field in the benchmark 54 1200 metres.
The People's Horse, he's an absolute marvel. Look, he's probably not a betting horse. He needs everything to go his own way, but he's fitting well in himself. He's given Crystal a terrible time on the track the last couple of days. If he gets the breaks and he gets everything his way, he'll be thereabouts. Yeah.
Celebrate is your representative in the fourth, the 0 to 58 1000 metres.
His form's been a little bit checkered since I've had him. He's got a ton of ability, but I've just been sort of trying to find what his right trip is, how to ride him and all that sort of stuff. I think going forward, like we have the last couple of starts, is probably going to suit him. 3 deep the other day was probably not ideal, but we've drawn 2. I think we'll get the rail anyway, and we'll be pressing forward. If we can get the lead easy, we'll take it, and I think that'll suit him a lot better.
And completing your quartet, Pat, the informed Windfoler contests the last, the 0 to 70 1600.
Yeah, he's really impressed me his last 2 starts. I thought the day he won at the mile was sort of tough. You know, it was really rough conditions. And then last start he really looked like a horse that was on the up. It's probably not a true 70 this race, and that's why a horse of his rating can probably be near on favourite. I think he's going to be very strong, and his result here will tell me whether he goes to the Alice St Paddy's Cup or the Darwin St Paddy's Cup. But look, for the horse in himself, he's very bright. He's come on from his last start, and I really expect him to be thereabouts in the finish. A busy Saturday ahead for the Holter stable, with 4 runners doing battle for the team. Tayan, in the opener, the maiden 1300, you have Oceans Between Us representing the stable.
Yeah, he's a nice little maidener. He hasn't done a lot today, Andrew, but we opted to put him out and give him a good spell, and he's had that now, so now's his chance to step up. Whether he can improve after a spell, I'm not sure, but his work's been nice enough, and it is a maiden.
Dream Passenger takes on Average Benchmark Company in the second over 1300.
Yeah, he's a nice little horse, has done not a lot today, very low rater. So basically, you know, I need to keep his fitness levels up and to get the opportunity to start when I can. And he's just out of his depth tomorrow, I think.
In the third, the benchmark 54 1200, you'll saddle up Local Affair.
Very nice horse, has plenty of ability. He came here over the carnival last year and he was quite pushed. So we give him a good spell. First run was super, back from a spell. He got on 1 rein last time with Kayla, so we've just put a different lug and bit on him and done a bit of work with him on the track, and we're looking for improvement tomorrow.
And in the last, Larracone, a good second last time out, looks to press his claims for the St Pat's Cup in 3 weeks' time.
Again, unfortunately, very low rater, but he has been going super. Tomorrow, he's in the right distance, but up in class. But overall, if he's going to make the St Pat's Day Cup, he needs some points, and he needs to measure up to those horses.
Another excellent card of racing this weekend with close on 50 runners expected. My numbers in the first, the Designer Kitchens Trobus Maiden Plate, are 4, 3, 7 and 5. I'm going with number 4 on top, a newcomer to the top end in Grammar Boy, trained by Gary Clark and Brendan Davis in the saddle. 2 starts back in Victoria, finished second to subsequent Tasmanian Derby winner in Civil Disobedience. First run on the track, always a question, but this horse obviously has plenty of ability. In for second, number 3, Benz Again, racing well for Gary Lafoe Jr. My third selection, number 7, Fusici Eagle for Chris Pollard. Those numbers, 4, 3, 7 and 5. In the second, it's the Sprout Handicap. It's the average benchmark over the 1300 metres, and my numbers are 4, 2, 3 and 1. Number 4 on top, One Faster. I think Gary Clark and Brendan Davis in for a pretty good day today. They put the polish on One Faster. Very good run last time out behind the stablemate Neat Feet in 4th place. He'll be heading towards the St Pat's Cup, no doubt, and I think he'll take a power of beating here over the 1300. Number 4 on top, ahead of number 2, Brewery. From the Kerry Petrick stable, Wayne Davis in the saddle. I've liked his last couple of runs, and I think he's in with a good chance. In for third, number 3, Hammered Art. Really good run, an eye-catching run last time for trainer rider Carl Spry, and he's also looking on the St Pat's Cup trail. 4, 2, 3 and 1. In the third, it's the 10 Darwin handicap. It's the benchmark 54. It's over 1,200 metres. My numbers 2, 1, 5 and 3. Number 2 on top is Captain Apollo, yet again from the Gary Clark stable, and Brendan Davis again in the saddle. Impressive winning last time over the 1300. Drops back in trip 100 metres, but the way he won last time, I don't think it'll make any difference. Number 2 on top for me, Captain Apollo. Ahead of number 1, M. Jai. Good win last time out for Chris Pollard. Michelle Hagley will take the mount. In for third, number 5, Melanian. Fresh up today for Carl Spry, but does race well in that condition. 2, 1, 5 and 3 the numbers. In the fourth today, the Darwin RSL handicap. It's the 0 to 58 over the 1,000 metres, and my numbers 3, 1, 6 and 4. We've got number 3 on top, Al Bay Row, for Chris Pollard and Michelle Hagley. Racing pretty consistently, this little mare. Fourth last time out behind Captain Apollo was a pretty good run, and I think can get the chocolates on Saturday. In for second, number 1, Mavericks. Another fresh runner from the stable of Carl Spry. A former Darwin Guineas winner is Mavericks. And he only has to reproduce something like his best form, and he'll be right in this. In for third, number 6, Let's Celebrate. A newcomer to the Gary Clark stable with some handy form in the southern states. 3, 1, 6 and 4. And in the last today, it's the Mantra handicap. The 0 to 70 over the 1,600 metres, and the numbers 2, 4, 1 and 3. And I think the Gary Clark stable can do it again with number 2, Celebracti on top. Brendan Davis aboard once again. Great to have Brendan back riding in such good form after a spell of about 3 months on the sidelines. And Celebracti caught the eye, finishing strongly into fourth last time behind Commissar. And I think over the 1,600 metres, at which he has a very good record, he'll be hard to beat. In for second, number 4, Rye. Kerry Petrick and Wayne Davis, the combination. Good run last time out for second to win Fowler in atrocious wet conditions here at Fanny Bay on Australia Day. He'll be very tough to beat. And in for third, number 1, Woogie. Only had one start at the 1,600 metres and disappointed on that occasion. So hopefully she can turn it on this time. So we'll give her one more chance. 2, 4, 1 and 3. Well, that wraps up Top End Track Talk for another week. But before we go, we'll leave you with the best bet of the day, and it comes up in race 2, number 4, 1 Faster. It's race 2, number 4, 1 Faster, with the best roughie of the day in race 3, number 8, Schnitzel Music. Race 3, number 8, Schnitzel Music. We take a short hiatus next week, but we'll be back in advance of the St Patrick's Day Cup meeting on the 17th of March. But until that time, good luck and good punting.